if you're a consultant, a behavior analyst, or a special education teacher that helps other teachers and paraprofessionals in schools, you probably are looking for advice on how to quickly improve the relationship, get a relationship started with the teachers so that you can make the most gains in the shortest amount of time. Today, we're talking about that. Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Barbera, autism mom, behavior analyst, and best-selling author. Each week, I provide you with some of my ideas about turning autism and signs of autism around. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can do that now. Today, I am talking with two behavior analysts, Amy and Beth from the Coach Me If You Can podcast, and they have asked me how I develop a relationship with teachers, how I make myself as a consultant, or how I used to make myself as a consultant, to be more helpful in classrooms to both professionals in the classrooms as well as parents. Let's get to that excerpt. All the IEP meetings for all the putting out fire cases, for all the litigation cases, and it doesn't tend to be, it tends to be a very hard role.
Right.
And that's not the role that I think any of us would want to play.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was on cases, I was on like one child case or maybe the classroom and maybe weekly or bi-weekly. But that's the other thing is if you're on cases, you have to have, as a contractor, you have to have some ability to change things.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you just go in there and you get a teacher who doesn't appreciate strangers in the classroom, she feels like she's in a fishbowl, she doesn't buy into it, the family's already pushing for litigation or pushing for the X, Y, and Z. And then I go in and I'm kind of like, I can't make a lot of moves.
Mm-hmm.
But things can change, and because the Verbal Behavior Project has been going on since 2002, I believe. That's a model that other states have looked at, have recognized, have duplicated to some degree, that we can make change. And so we have to go in, if we're going in to a strange situation or a new teacher or new classroom or new district or new parent, new family, and we're going to work with them, we have to remember that 8 positives to every negative. We have to remember to talk in lay terms, to, I had this teacher once and it was a BB project, but she had older kids and she had kids with Down syndrome and, different, I think it was a life skills class. And I was working with another BCBA or student BCBA who was all gung-ho, and she was talking about motivative operations. And I could tell this teacher was like ready to blow a gasket. She was just like, oh. And finally I said to her, it was only a couple sessions in, over maybe October in the school year. And I was like, how can we help you? Like, I know this is a lot. And she's just like, on my IEP for this 14-year-old girl with Down syndrome is not requesting. It's not like we were basically creating what we used to call like a manned monster. Like we created her requesting and then she'd over request and it was just bogging the teacher down. And she's like, I said, well, what is on the IEP? What could we help with? And she's like, setting the table is on the IEP. Perfect. Let's do that. Do you want her to carry all the plates over? Do you want her to gather up all this? So, and she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, well, let's think about this. What would be reasonable? Would she drop the plates? Like, let's break it down and let's work on something that you want to work on that is well within our scope in ABA. I hope you enjoyed that excerpt from podcast 224. If you did, you can listen to the whole podcast. You can also give a thumbs up share the video with somebody who might benefit. And for more information about how you, as a parent or professional of a young child or older student, can join our online course and community, attend a free workshop by clicking the link on or around this page. And I'll see you right here next time.